Hey y'all, it is the start of a new week and I thought it would be a great idea to make tea together. But first, there was a video floating around with a young woman talking about herself as an herbalist and what it means for her to be an herbalist and how she does not assign an energy or a spirit to the herbs that she works with. She uses herbs because God made them. And I saw it a couple of times, and every time I saw it, it irked me just a little bit. But, I was like, that's none of my business. We all have our own journey. But one of the things that hit me the most about it was that it negated the cultural and indigenous experience that people have with plants. And, even the example of sage and cleansing with sage. And sage has become something very trendy, but traditionally it is a ceremonial plant that is used in indigenous communities to this land, native to this land, that they use in their rituals. I just wanted to be clear about the type of herbalist that I am. I recognize that there are different experiences people have with plants. But one thing that I can't do is negate my own experience with plants. And my experience with plants is they do have an energy around them. You can't go on a plant walk and not experience the energy of the herb. So today, what energies are we working with as we enter the week? Hibiscus and citrus. This literally says joy. This weekend, I was sitting here in my corner doing my thing, and one of the things that I saw was in the midst of shame, joy is medicine. And so here we have joy as an energetic medicine. Now, physically, hibiscus is really good. It's really known for how it affects the blood, how it affects the circulatory system. Orange as well. Orange is really good for the digestive system, the circulatory system. It has what else is in orange? What's that thing? Vitamin C. There's so many different things in here. Blood pressure, when you're thinking about hibiscus. There's so many things that it's traditionally indicated for that are very relevant. But I want you to remember joy. If you wanted to have a cup of joy, this is what I drink. Now, the other piece of it is the linden and the raspberry tea leaf. Now, why do I have those two? So raspberry tea leaf, it's usually used in the birthing spaces. A lot of midwives use it. A lot of people who are preparing for birth may drink this as a tea. Typically, it is recommended that you drink it closer to it's time to start pushing the baby out. It is a uterine tonic. Another good time that a lot of women use it is on their bleeding cycle. But one of the things that it centers on is it works with the heart. The womb and the heart are connected. Now, another one is going to be linden. Linden is traditionally used for heart ailments, things like palpitations. It's traditionally used for anxiety as well. So now you have your heart center. We're just going to call this the bowl of the heart. We're going to call this the bowl of joy. And so now we're going to make tea with those things. So I'm emptying in joy and I'm emptying in heart center. All right. And now I am going to make a tea that infuses these two energies along with their physical attributes to support me as I prepare for the week. So what is it that I'm calling in this week? What is it that I want this week? Honestly, this summer. But this week, I want to focus on those two things. Now, the reason that I thought about those two herbs is because I pulled myself two cards. And one was brazen. It was being bold. And then the other one is radical rebirth, which is all about literally what it says. So how do I become bold in this rebirth? How do I become bold in who I'm becoming? How do I become bold in what I'm birthing? A lot of it is to center joy. A lot of it is to center the heart. Walk down a path that aligns with the heart. And so for some people, this is all irrelevant what I'm saying. But that just means this is not the medicine for you. But for others, this has value. This can be medicine for them. And so I think that it's so important is that we lean into the medicine that is here for us. And so this is a part of my medicine, and I'm sharing that with you guys. One thing that I promised myself in this journey is that I will no longer abandon myself for what society deems as normal, deems as good, deems as valuable or worthy. You know how there's an energy in the air and you can just feel it? What are you feeling right now? Let me know what is speaking to you in this moment. I would love to share more with you guys. If you have questions, let me know. Have a beautiful week. Like, share, subscribe, tell other people, share it with people. Because we do have to have more spaces where we can share these experiences without feeling shame. And, a lot of us who are having different experiences than the collective voice that gets elevated need a space where we can have a different conversation. And so if those are the conversations you're looking for, you are in the right space. If you are looking for the societal norm, this is not going to be it, because that's not the experience I'm having. And I'd be lying to you if I talked about that all the time. So I'll see y'all next time.